Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS Great Millstone Ruel and Cites elect that pushes truth in all sincerity. The water Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, for allowing me to do another video. Today's video, I want to talk about the race wars are coming. Okay? So, Trump, okay? Trump, he tweeted a video, okay? He retweeted a video, okay, of his supporters, okay? All right? And his supporters, okay, one of them was straight up yelling white power. Now, Esau, okay, he is seeing all the different tension that's going on, okay? And you don't think Esau is, what you'll call getting antsy? You don't think Esau is getting aggravated by seeing all these black people trying to get together? You know, Jake, he's straight up getting, he's protesting, okay? He's getting all mad, okay? All right? And Esau, okay, he has to flaunt around his white power, okay? So Trump, his supporters, okay, are what you will call so-called white people that believe in white power, okay? All right, white supremacy, okay? All right? Now, Trump, he says, oh, I didn't know that guy said that. He said he doesn't know that a guy screamed that there's a guy in the video he retweeted saying white power. He didn't know that. That's what he said. Now, we know he saw with his trickery and his lies, his deception. You know, you can't believe that guy, okay? All right? But at the end of the day, Trump, his supporters, okay, are people that believe in white power, okay? So, Esau, okay, Esau, he's getting his, these low-level Edomites, they're getting their what you'll call, they're getting ready, okay? They're feeling that they're being threatened, okay? And they have to flaunt around white power, okay? So these race wars, they're getting prepared, okay? All right, Jake, he's getting roused up, okay? And Esau, all right? Esau, he sees that, and Esau feels threatened, okay? And these low-level, okay, Edomites, these country bumpkins, okay? These rednecks, skinheads, all these Edomites, they're flat out, okay? They're flat out, they're getting ready to fight. They want to fight, okay? All right? Okay? They have to flaunt around white power because they feel threatened, okay? All right? Trump supporters are straight up people that believe in white power, okay? All right? Okay? Now someone's going to say, oh, not all of them, some of them. Man, look. At the end of the day, obviously you're going to find somebody, you know, some Jake that doesn't, what you'll call, scream white power. Obviously you're going to find that. What I'm saying through the spirit is the people that believe in white power, okay, they congregate under Trump, okay? They believe in the things that Trump says, okay? All right? Trump is their, they love Trump, okay? All right? You know? So these race wars, okay, they're coming, all right?
President Trump is receiving the lowest marks yet for his handling of the coronavirus crisis. Our latest CBS News poll shows only 41% of Americans surveyed think he's doing a good job. That's down from 53% in March. And tonight, the president faces new scrutiny on several fronts, including a tweet that appears to promote white supremacy. Nicole Killian is at the White House.
President Trump retweeted this video Sunday morning purporting to be a protest at the Villages retirement community in Florida when one man yelled out, "White power! The retweet drew instant condemnation and charges of racism from both sides of the aisle.
There's nothing much to be said. That is inappropriate, and it should be taken down.
A few hours later, the president did.
This is really not about the president taking it down. This is about the judgment of the president in putting it up.
The White House.
And people, man, they see all the different things that the president does, okay? That DJ Trump does, okay? They see all the different things that he does, and they don't care, you know? There's so many different hypocritical acts, you know, different things he does, and no one cares, okay? Nobody cares. He doesn't get any scrutiny in terms of judgment for it, okay? All right? Okay? He doesn't get that, all right? So this is another day of the president doing, you know, something off like this.
House explained in a statement, President Trump is a big fan of the Villages. He did not hear the one statement made on the video. What he did see was tremendous enthusiasm from his many supporters. The incident comes as racial tensions flare around the country.
Oh, Jake, man. Jake and his coonery.
Following the death of George Floyd, giving rise to the Black Lives Matter movement.
So you won't say Black Lives Matter?
John, I really believe that all lives matter.
The Trump
And people
administration
still don't see it, man. They still don't see it. The man, he has a problem. It seems like he has a problem of saying those words. He can't say, you know, Black Lives Matter, you know. There's something, let's go back and let's do it.
Matter movement.
So you won't say Black Lives Matter?
John, I really believe that all lives matter.
Wow.
The Trump administration.
Wow. Interesting. So it seems like there's something where he just can't say that. Wow. And people are still not going to be able to see these different signs to be able to put together that this guy doesn't give a damn about you, that he doesn't give a damn about Jake, and he wants to be show no mercy to Jake. He wants to just be a brute to him. He doesn't care about him. And people are still not going to see that. They're just going to say, oh, well, he's just trying to be politically correct so he can appease everybody. He doesn't want to say that because, you know, lots of people might say, well, all lives matter, you know. They're not going to take that as a sign, okay, of him truly not caring, all right, and completely undermining the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know?
Is also pushing back on a report by the New York Times. It cites intelligence that Russia secretly offered bounties to Afghan militants to kill U.S. troops. The president tweeted, "Nobody briefed or told me, VP Pence, or Chief of Staff Mark Meadows about the so-called attacks on our troops in Afghanistan by Russians. Everybody is denying it, and there have not been many attacks on us."
To me, it looks like just another day at the office in the Trump White House. I've never recalled a circumstance where the president himself goes out of his way to say he wasn't briefed on something.
Former National Security Advisor.
Yeah, there's about it, but wow, you know, the what you'll call leader, okay, of Great Babylon, so-called leader, the so-called leader of Great Babylon. He doesn't get a lot of information. He didn't know about stuff. Wow. There's the society we're living in. Wow. And you, Jake, still want to be here? You still want to live here? Interesting. Jake, you still want to protest arm in arm, hand in hand with your enemy? That's a very bugged out thing to do, you know? He said he doesn't know, you know? He said he didn't know. Oh, I didn't know about this, or I didn't know about that. And then he just goes, he goes by, and no one even cares. He gets off the hook. This is a very twisted place, man. This is Mark 13:8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes and dividers places. It's a lot. Diverse places. And there shall be famines and troubles, and these are the beginnings of sorrows. Let me read that again. This is Mark 13:8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows. Okay? All right, so you seeing, okay, the different uproars and rising of the people. This is just an extremely, extremely small scale, okay? Extremely small scale, okay? This could be lifted up onto a much higher scale, okay? All right? Okay, in that time, that's just the beginning of sorrows. Okay, that's just the beginning of pure hell being unleashed in this place, okay? But nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Okay, so these different countries, they're going to go against each other. Okay, all right. And different nations, different family groups, different, which we'll call, different nations, they're going to fight. Okay, all right. The so-called Chinese man versus so-called white man versus so-called black man. Okay, all right. All these different nations, okay, different countries, as well as different quote-unquote races, okay, different family groups, different family lines, okay, all right, these different people are going to fight. It's going to be a race war, okay, all right, this group of people versus that group of people, okay, this race versus that race, okay, all right. You know, Ammon, okay, so-called Japanese versus so-called Chinese, you know, these different nations, okay, are going to be going at each other, okay, all right, and there's going to be a straight-up race war in America, okay, all right, with these different divisions of people, different nations, different family lines fighting, okay. The second Ezra chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings, nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay? So it should be men, okay? People invading one another, okay? All right? People breaking into their houses, okay? Doing whatever they want, okay? Stealing, okay? Killing, all right? Committing adultery, raping, all that craziness could be going on, okay? All right? As things continue to progress, this is what we're looking for. This is what America has to look forward to, okay? This is what the whole world has to look forward to, okay? All right? And these different nations, okay? So-called black man's gonna be versing the so-called white man, okay? All right? All these different people are gonna be fighting, okay? America's gonna be on that, all right? Okay? And you see, okay, so-called white man, okay? You see Esau, okay, feeling threatened. They get to flaunt around white power saying that, okay? All right? That he has to try and get together, come up, do his thing. These low-level Edomites, they're gonna be trying to get down on these trying to fight against Jake, okay? All right? It's gonna be straight up black people versus white people versus, it's gonna be like that, okay? So you see these groups, getting all antsy, okay? you know? So I hope this lesson was edifying, and shalom.